Hola, hola, aquí estoy en la ciudad de Sevilla, donde la gente aquí me celebró. Me regalaron un clave a la ciudad debido de mi nivel de español impecable y te debo uno, señor Búho, porque el herramienta de aprendizaje de idiomas más poderoso de todo el mundo es sin duda Duolingo. Just kidding, I didn't learn Spanish that well from Duolingo alone. Duolingo actually is kind of shitty, but it did change my life, and I do feel like an obligation to kind of share my experience. What was really powerful about it is that it really is good at incentivizing you to take some action every day towards something. So I knew some Spanish. I wanted to make my Spanish better, and I didn't think too much about where I wanted to start per se, but I knew about Duolingo, and I figured I'd download it and play around with it for a while, and wow, do they get you going on that streak. You've got to have that streak going, and you get really into your streak, and before you know it, you put in 80, 90, 100 days in a row. And so that got me started on a journey. I have no self-discipline because I don't have a schedule. I think a lot of people out there in the world, the last thing they need is another rigid tool that makes them robotically move towards the goal. A lot of people don't need that. Most people, a lot of people just need to relax a little bit, take it easy. For me, my life was totally unstructured, and working methodically towards a goal and being, like I said, really methodical about doing it day after day after day after day got me started on a journey of learning Spanish and taking it to the next level. And I've missed a couple days, maybe. I don't track it, but I'm definitely over 500 days, and I've committed to doing at least 1,000 days of Spanish in a row. And it's taken me much farther than I was ever able to get in the past with my attempts to learn Spanish. And I thought I had to be in a Spanish-speaking country too. And I've been here in Spain for less than a week. All the other 493 plus days that I've done were back on my couch. So anyway, I find Duolingo to be a really good tool for somebody who doesn't have discipline, wants to follow a goal, needs to start a new habit. They got that part down, but it is a lousy language learning tool because you're not exposed to much of the language. It's tedious, 30 minutes spent in Duolingo is taxing. I spend 3 hours a day doing Spanish. No fucking way I could do that in Duolingo. It's annoying, I don't want to be corrected. And you're not exposed to much of the language, when you're just watching a show or reading a book. You're just encountering thousands and thousands and thousands of words, and that's much better than having to go really slowly and type a few words in and slowly being exposed to new vocabulary over a period of time. It's better to just go ahead and let the floodgates open up and wash your brain with 10,000 plus words of Spanish a day, and just wait for your brain to adapt to that and learn and start to understand the language in a more intuitive way where you can actually use it. You can understand it when it's coming at you 1,000 miles an hour. You don't have to consciously process it. And I don't know, I have a lot of other negative things to say about it, but it changed my life, and I'm really thankful that I developed this methodical daily practice, and I'm applying it to other things as well. And I apply it to work. I apply it more to doing physical activities and bettering my health and things like that. So anyway, muchas gracias Duolingo, and no tengo más que decir.